Hi everyone, Colin here, and welcome to a very exciting conservation story about saving the critically endangered Leadbeater's possum, one of Australia's smallest marsupials that relies on very old trees with hollows inside with which they hide during the day, and they nest and they escape from predators. But they also require a large number of these hollows because they spend every night dodging owls, and they don't want to be in the same hollow 2 nights in a row. They're always on the run. These little forest fairies were first discovered in 1867 in an area in Gippsland called Bass River, and very few were ever found. And after 1950 they were presumed to be extinct. And then in a logging area in the Central Highlands of Victoria, another possum was found in 1961. Very happy that that animal is no longer extinct, it was declared Victoria's state animal emblem, and efforts were put in place to save this very rare and very seldom seen little forest creature. Logging in the Central Highlands has been one of the main factors in removing the vital old trees with the hollows with which these little possums would hide and survive and breed. Zoos Victoria is at the forefront, along with Parks Victoria, in a management system to recover the species, and putting nesting boxes into the outdoors means that we don't need trees to be as old, because we can now put these hollows as a box on the outside of all number of trees. So now there's no restriction on how many breeding and hiding sites these little animals can have. We can put them all over. There's a breeding program in place at Hillsville Sanctuary on the outskirts of Melbourne, and efforts are being made to build a recovery population. The first thing you notice with these little animals is how little they stay still. They are jumping and flitting and constantly moving, and that is because they need to stay away from those sharp-eyed owls. And these little possums are living a constant life of hide and seek, and they run through the forests, and then they hide. And if owls weren't bad enough, they now face feral cats, who have become an even more lethal predator who can stalk them throughout the night. Add to that bushfire, and these animals have a lot of risks. Like so many Australian animals, they are nocturnal, so very rarely seen by most people. Probably the most exciting aspect of the recovery program for these little possums is the fact that we can use recycled plastics to make these box hollows. And these recycled plastics are going to remain intact for these little possums for a very long period of time. Plastic is an ideal material if you want something to stay. And these breeding and nesting boxes are going to be vital to the future recovery of this iconic Australian marsupial species. Thank you for watching, and please help us support the Leadbeater's possum recovery.